Hello there, I am Tikka, here with another fabulous beverage for you today. It's very exciting. I'm not wearing black today. That's really rare for me. As a special ode to the vegetable snack that I'm featuring the beverage today, I'm wearing greenish tones, so we're going with the whole green theme here. The vegetable in question, well, was previously a vegetable. It was a cucumber. Now it's thoroughly pickled. And the fun thing that I like about pickle is just how many uses the term pickle has. Like, to be pickled is literally to be soaked in brine and salted. As someone with an interest in bartending and alcohol, being pickled means adequately having enough alcohol flowing through your veins that you could essentially sustain something. And I think now in these COVID times, it's really important to fortify our bodies with as much alcohol, which is truly antibacterial, and to pickle ourselves. I think that could be the best cure. I'm not gonna say inject anything into your bloodstream, but if you do it the old-fashioned way and you drink diligently, I think you can keep a lot of evils away. So, and also, being in a pickle is a term for being in, a tight jam, also another food analogy. Oh, we can go on and on and on. English language is so much fun. So pickles today. I'm trying to reduce sugar in my diet. So instead of doing the typically sweet and fruity drinks that I always do, I'm not naturally this sweet. I need a lot of sugary fortification, but I'm roughing it now. I'm going savory. So I was trying to think of a beverage that didn't have a lot of sugar in it. And automatically, your brain kind of goes to red drinks, things with clamato juice or tomato juice. I didn't want anything thick and heavy like that. So I turned to pickles. So this is gonna be like the easiest drink I've ever done. I've had a couple of people sample it. Narit approved last night, so that's a good thing. So I'm gonna start with first, gotta add a bit of something fresh. And conveniently, they're also green. I picked a couple of chives just from my front yard. We have 3 bushes. One of them, my dog Ziggy really likes to pee on, so we strategically take chives from the bushes that he does not pee on. Now, I don't want to think about other dogs coming and peeing on them during the day. They're pretty far back on our property, so I think we're safe. In any case, I also have kitchen shears, woohoo, which is nice to have because you can use them on food. Something like chives would be fairly challenging to slice with a knife because they're dense but if you look, I just put them into 4s here, and just with my scissors, I'm getting these nice, really cute little bits like you would typically get in a restaurant, shaken on a baked potato. And the other nice thing about cutting them up like this is it's gonna release all the oils, because the flavor of a chive is on the outside. You can lick the outside of a chive.
Ew.
Doesn't taste like anything. It's kind of like licking a blade of grass. All the chivey goodness is deep inside. And I can tell you, once I started slicing them, the aroma of chive is now permeating my kitchen. So when you're using fresh herbs and things like that, you can just muddle them in your glass, but I think it's nice first to give them a head start and expose all the oils and juices inside. So here I am slicing up 2 nice big chives, and I'm just putting them into my lovely penguin pitcher. That's probably enough. That's a good amount. So I've got my pitcher full of ice, and now I've chopped up a bunch of chives in them. And now easy peasy, lemon squeezy. No lemon squeezy in this. I tried it with lemon. It was horrible. I didn't know lemons could be bad in a beverage until I put them in with pickles. Oh, horrid. So there are no lemons in this recipe. So I've got, come on, is that not the cutest little martini glass you've ever seen? Seriously, what's it gonna be when it grows up? We know, but I like using it as a shot measure. So this drink, really, all you're doing is 1 part vodka, 2 parts Bic. Oh, and the name, I didn't tell you the catchy name of this beverage. It's the Canadian Pickle. So Seth Rogen has a new show out, or a new movie on Crave called American Pickle. And so this is a play on that. I'm using Canadian vodka, my good old iceberg, and Bic's Pickles. Canadian, made right here au Canada. So it's truly a Canadian beverage. So I'm gonna take 1 part vodka, into the lovely little martini glass. This is an intense cocktail. So this is a martini. Like, this is something you're gonna want to sip out of a smaller glass. It's not a chugging, it's not refreshment. But you know, in the hot summer months, having salt is important. So you are replenishing your electrolytes with this kind of beverage. So, you know, it's not quite for breakfast, but I'd say after a jog or anything like that, sure, maybe counterproductive to the other benefits that exercise has, but you'll replenish your salts, and that's a good thing. So 1 and 2 parts of the pickle juice. So this is just salty briny. Now, use your favorite kind of pickle. I personally went off garlic after my second pregnancy, so I specifically buy the Bicks that are tangy with no garlic. Also, as a Romanian, garlic, you know, it's kind of an affront to my people. So use whatever kind of pickle you like, because you're the one drinking it. If it tastes good to you in a pickle form, it's going to taste good in a beverage. So let me put on my penguin and shake this baby up. And I want to shake it well because I want to get all those chives in there. Really, sorry, I'm just trying to, whoops! That was not what I was going for. But you know what? It's okay. I wiped this table down just before mixing this beverage. Waste not, want not. So I'm going to put that right in there. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Now, obviously, if I was working professionally, I would not do this in a bar. But in my kitchen, because I know who's drinking it, I'm going to shake, 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 shake. And now I can appreciate why I was having a hard time thinking of an angle to shake this on. And that was definitely not it. And there is no alcohol flowing through my system yet, so I cannot blame it on that. That's just me being silly and, I was going to say pixelated. Pickle-salated? We get an eye roll from the camera girl, so that means it's comedy gold. So, I am going to get my martini glass. I'm going to yank off my penguin's head, rather than just spilling out his innards. And I am going to doodle it. Look at that pretty color. It's a pretty greeny tone. And some of the little bits of chives come through there, so I'll get those flavors. Now, what is a pickle cocktail without a pickle, right? Because now my whole non-black dress smells like pickles. Everything smells like pickles now, so we're just going whole hog for it. So I'm gonna grab a lovely pickle. I'm going to put it, I'm gonna make it fancy. I'm gonna use my kitchen shears. And I'm gonna score a little, almost triangular chunk out of it. And my hope is that I can then, ta-da! How pretty is that? Now, people who don't like pickles are not gonna find this pretty. But for those of us who like a good old salty brine, that's a thing of beauty. And it's a snack, as you have your beverage as well. So, grab yourself your favorite pickles, grab yourself a nice Canadian vodka, and pick yourself from herbs. Dill would probably go really nicely with this as well. And if you're a garlic aficionado, you could add a couple of chopped cloves into your cocktail shaker as well and infuse that flavor. That's the thing, it's so easy to infuse the flavors that you love in your beverages. It's that easy. And you know what? What the hell? Try lemon. Maybe you'll like it. Add it in. That doesn't mean you won't. So here I am, Tikka, smelling like a pickle, having a sip of my pickly beverage. It's really cool. It's neat because usually when you have an alcoholic beverage, if there's some kind of sweetness, you're tasting that on your tongue. So this is neat because it gets that salty part of your tongue and then just whack hits the bitterness with the vodka and the pickle juice. It's a really cool sipper. And then your mouth just still kind of keeps on feeling it. So this is Tikka taking a dip, signing off wishing you a fabulous, picklicious day. May you stay out of any tight pickles. May you be perfectly pickled with whatever you like. And I'm going to stop talking now and eat a pickle. Have a great day.